So I was getting a lot of these questions. How much money can I make in Uber Eats? Or how much money I can make in Uber Eats if I work for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? The time has finally come and I'm gonna make this video and discuss about how much money I was making when I was doing Uber Eats, and I'm gonna show you everything, all my earning statements from the Uber, and I'll go through every single thing. We'll see how much money we can make through every single delivery and what are the other types of incomes or earnings that you will be making when you are doing Uber Eats. So before getting into the content, we might have some of the viewers who are doing a little bit of the research because they want to start the Uber Eats and they have no idea how they can start the Uber Eats. So for you guys, I have already made a video about how you can start Uber Eats, and I'll put that video link down in the description, so please go check it out if you want to start the Uber Eats. And for now, let's get into the today's topic. So while talking about how much you can make in the Uber Eats, it really depends on you, not just you, but also in a place or a time where you are doing the Uber Eats. For example, if you are working in a place or if you are doing the delivery in a place which is really busy and in a time where you get a lot of the orders, then you will be making a lot of these monies. You need to consider that thing, the place and the time where you are doing the Uber Eats, because Uber Eats doesn't restrict you to work in any town or any city, so you can go in a busy place in a busy time and do your deliveries. So that would be a tip and tricks on how you can be making a Uber Eats, and I'm gonna make a separate video where I'll be including all the tips and tricks that I know about Uber Eats and that I used to apply when I was doing the deliveries. But for today, I'm gonna show you how much of money I was making when I was doing the Uber Eats. So let's jump into my laptop and we'll check out all the earnings and how much of money can really be made from the Uber Eats. This was the last time that I did Uber Eats, and this is the weekly earning of the week of the last week that I was doing the Uber Eats. So it was 26th April to 3rd of May in 2021, and since then I haven't done the Uber Eats because I haven't got a time to do the Uber Eats after that, and I need to submit all the documents as well on the Uber Eats which have already expired. But for now, that's a different story. Let's see the earning. So on that time period, I've done the Uber Eats on Monday, and on Monday I made $182.41, and I didn't do anything on Tuesday and Wednesday. I was very probably lazy or busy on something else. But Thursday I did another one, and on Thursday let's click it, and on Thursday I made 127.46. So that was it, guys, for this week. Let's see the another week. The week before that, I did the Uber on Wednesday. As you can see the chart, that on Wednesday I did very less earning. It's probably because I didn't work much. And on Thursday I did a little bit more, and on Sunday it was pretty good. I think I made $428.11 on Sunday. It includes my net fare of $666.33 and the promotion of $17.83. And promotion is like Uber Eats have different kind of promotion coming in different period of time. The promotion will be on your Uber Eats app, and it's gonna tell you need to accomplish some kind of goals. They will give you some target, and when you meet the target, you're gonna get extra income. So that's 17.83 that I make on this week. And I also got a tip of $25.94 on that week, which is pretty good because it's very hard to get tips in Australia. We don't have the culture of tip like in America. So the total earning for this week was $710. So don't worry guys, I'm gonna get into the statement as well later on and see all the different incomes separately, how much money I was making on individual tips for individual trips. I mean trips. Okay, for now let me go into the another week. So it was 12 April to 19 April, and on that week I did Uber Eats on Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I have made $797.37 on that time period. So my net fare was $719, promotion $52.49, and I've got the tip of $25 again. So let's see how much I have made on the Monday. So on Monday I made $77. On Thursday I made $119, and Friday I have made $166, Saturday $106, and Sunday was my maximum income. So I probably did a lot of the hours on Sunday and did a lot of trips. So I have made $327.78 on Sunday. So let's go and have a look at the another week. So I'm gonna just go and have a look at the random week here. So alright, so this time period seems like I've been making really good amount of money, and let's have a look at this 10th August to 17th August. So I did the Uber Eats for I guess 6 days, and I had only Friday off on that time. So I have made $1,325.30 on that week, with promotion of $19 and tip of $6, and my total income was $1,350. It was probably good income for the week in Australia. That was the earning activity, and now I'm gonna take you guys into my statement and see how you can make the money for different trips and how much they pay. So let's jump into one of the statement. So alright, I have this weekly statement of 5th April 2021 4 a.m. to 12th of April 2021 4 a.m. So let's go into the first delivery and check out how much of money I was getting. So Monday 5th April, so 8:02 a.m. so it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I started at 8 o'clock and I did a trip, and for that trip it was $7.09 that I got. So it's usually around $5 to $10 to $15 sometimes, and if you're lucky you might get a little bit extra during the surcharge or during different promotion that Uber will be doing in different time periods. The average is like $5, $10, $15, probably $7. Yeah, $7. So that will be the amount that you'll be getting for a single trip, because with Uber Eats, distance between the restaurant and the it won't be a long distance where you need to deliver the food, but with the Uber you might get a longer distance which will increase your earning, but at the same time you might be way too far away from your home. But for the Uber Eats you will be able to order the food from the certain distance only, so you won't be making like $100 for one single trip, because the trip is gonna be like, the restaurant is gonna be like maybe 5 to 10 minutes away maximum, sometimes 20 minutes. At that time you will be getting extra income anyway. Most of the times the pickup is gonna be 5 to 10 minutes away, and the drop-off location is also gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes. So that was my first delivery. Started with $7.09, and then I did another trip at 19 past 8 and I made $11, so it was probably a little bit longer distance. So another trip was like $12, and there's another one that I did at 9 o'clock, it's $9.50, and another one at 27 past 9, $12, and another one $9.80. So I was getting a lot of question about how much money can be made if you work for 1 hour. Uber doesn't pay per hour, it pays per delivery, so it all depends on how many trips you do in 1 hour. So if you want to make more hours, you definitely want to do more deliveries and you need to accept all the deliveries. And the other thing is, has to be a busy time and a busy place where you'll be getting a lot of the orders. That's how it works. Just to answer to that question, just as a random reference, on a normal day, I'm gonna take a time period from 9 to 10 o'clock and see how much of income you guys will normally be getting paid. So 9 o'clock I did one, 9:50, and 9:27 here I did another one of the $12, and the other one 9:49 for $9. So if we calculate these three income, which is in between 9 to 10 o'clock, so it's gonna be 1 hour. So if we can calculate, so it's around $31 per hour. It shows around $31 per hour, but you might be making more than that or less than that depending on where you are doing and what time you are doing it. I have done a lot of other trips, like I've done one at $5.37 only and $12.91. So yeah, I've done one of the trips where I get $14.60. So that's one of the statements. So let's have a look at the another statement and see how much of the money or how much of the delivery I'm getting. All right, this is the another statement for the week 12 April to 19 April 2021, and let's have a look at the different amount of money that I was making when doing the Uber Eats. So here 21, so it's 9 o'clock. Around 9 o'clock I did one trip for $18. Oh wow, that's a pretty good amount of money. And there's another one at 8 o'clock, $20. And there's another one 46 past 19 is how much? 19, I think 7 o'clock, yeah, $20. And there's another one $2 as well. So that's probably very short trip. Sometimes I get a trip where I could just get into the restaurant and pick up the order and walk and give it to the people. It has happened to me 2 or 3 times because the house was across the road and there was a McDonald's on the other side of the road, and I don't know, people are so maybe they were getting free delivery or free or different kind of promotion, because the Uber Eats also give the promotion to the customers as well. Probably they were getting some customers, or they were pretty rich to just walk across the road. If I had to drive it, I need to drive 2-3 kilometers away and make a U-turn, stuck in that light. So it was gonna be longer to deliver it by my car than just to walk. So I've done like 2-3 trips like that as well. So it might be one of them. And there's another one where I made $12, and the other one $20, $14. So yeah, that was it, guys. Hope you guys get the idea of how much of money you will be making per trip. There is one more thing that you might want to know, which is how your earnings is breakdown. So I'm gonna show you guys the breakdown of my earning for the time period of 12 April to 19 April. So here my fare, the base fare is $379, which is the normal income that I get from the deliveries. And there's another thing called trip supplement, $305.48. So what is a trip supplement? It's a new earning component that takes into account many factors such as time period and distance that you travel, including the distance that you travel when you go to pick up the order into the restaurant. It's gonna make your delivery worthwhile. And there's another thing called swords. I made the swords of $250. So swords is another earning component. Some of the time they have the sword charts. so it helps you to multiply the income. You can see the short charts and the promotion and boost in your app in a different location. It will show you the location where there is a shorts, and if you do the deliveries on that time in that place, then you will be making extra income. So that's shorts. And boost is like same thing like the shorts. So it will show you in your Uber Eats app. It's gonna write 2x or 3x or sometimes 5x. So that means you're gonna multiply your earning in that area where the boost is given. If you work in that area in that period of time, you will be making extra income, or your income will be multiplied. Similar thing, the quest is another thing. The quest is like it will offer you different targets. For example, if you do 4 trips in one day, you might be getting extra $8 for 4 trips. It's gonna give you different target. When you achieve that target, you will be making extra income. So these things, they are gonna help you make more income. I hope you guys got the idea of how much of money you might be making if you start driving the Uber Eats. And yeah, it's definitely worth giving a try. So if you want my suggestion, sign up, start driving, and see how it works for you. You might like it or you might not like it. So it all depends on you, because I have many friends who like doing Uber Eats, and I have other friends who doesn't like doing Uber Eats, because Uber Eats definitely has many cons and pros at the same time. It really depends on your nature and why you want to do it. If you have a valid reason to do it, you might do it. Well, I was doing it as a part-time or at the time when I had no jobs, and it has been a long time since I did Uber Eats last time. And I don't know, I might get back on the road, but for now I'm alright, because in a place where I live at the moment, there is no Uber Eats. There is no Uber Eats in any of the restaurants, so there's no point doing Uber Eats here. That's all for today. So I'm gonna bring back soon another video explaining different tips and tricks how you can multiply your earning in Uber Eats. Until then, see you, take care, bye bye.